Who's your favorite pitmaster's favorite pitmaster?
Hey, what's going on, Tremendous Q fans? It's your boy here, Wade Morris, owner Pitmaster Tremendous Q, and we are back with part 2 of the smoked cocktail series. All right. Now, if you were with me last week, you know that we made the Cuba Libre using Baku rum, a dark rum, which is not the traditional rum for the Cuba Libre, but it's what I like to use, and the mojito. And with the twist, because this is a barbecue channel, we smoked both of those cocktails. All right. Now we are back with part 2 of this series, and today we're going to be cooking up the daiquiri as well as the mint julep. Now the daiquiri I've had before, the mint julep I have not, so I'm actually looking forward to trying these cocktails. Okay. Especially the mint julep for the first time. Now, before we jump into it, I gotta thank everybody for stopping by. So whether you tripped over the channel or you found it intentionally, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and cut on those notifications so you can get notified when I drop all my latest content, all right? For everybody that is returning to the channel, especially those from last week, if you haven't hit subscribe yet, what are you waiting on? Clearly, I'm bringing you something that you like, it's something that you're interested in, and it's something that we can talk about, all right? So, smash the subscribe button, cut on the notifications, and let's jump right into this video, okay? Now, today we're gonna be starting off with the daiquiri, all right? All right, we are all set up for our daiquiri, okay? Now, the first thing we are gonna do is we are going to add our lime juice and our rum, okay? So we're gonna use 3/4 ounce of a lime. All right, so we got that one completely squeezed out. We can trash that. Okay, let's see if we can get what we can get from this one. All right, I think that is good. 3/4 ounce of lime. Trash both of those. Set that to the side. Syrup. Now, this is for me, it's a homemade simple syrup, all right? I actually am using raw sugar cane, okay? And it's just sugar cane mixed with water. So I'm gonna add 3/4 ounce of homemade simple syrup. And that's gonna be about 2.5 of those. Okay, simple syrup, check. Lime, check. And then the last thing we're gonna add is 2 ounces of rum to our daiquiri. A little heavy-handed, but again, I like my rums. With that, we're gonna go ahead and add our ice, okay? This one, we're gonna be heavy on the ice. It's a very simple cocktail. Now, you're probably thinking daiquiri, I've heard this before. Yes, very common, the strawberry daiquiri, all right? I like this because it's a straight up daiquiri. There's no fruit flavors, et cetera, so it allows the lime to really shine through as well as the rums, all right? Yeah, cool. Now we got our ice in there. We are gonna go ahead and use cherry as our smoke of choice. All right? Set that on top, logo facing forward, Gotta make sure that we know what we're using, right? The smoke top. Torch, we're still burning. Let's get this thing smoked. All right, so we're gonna leave this on here for about a minute. We're gonna let the smoke really saturate this daiquiri, all right? And then when we pull the smoke top off, we're gonna give it a quick stir, and this will be ready to go. This is just a straight up daiquiri. You don't hear about this drink very often because normally you get it with strawberries in it. But I like this again because it's straight and it really lets the flavor of the rum and the flavor of the lime shine through. Rum's my favorite alcohol. Lime is my favorite. It's my favorite fruit. Mint's my favorite herb. I don't have mint in this recipe, but like I said, there's nothing saying that you can't add it, all right? We are actually using, as you can see, Bacardi rum, but I probably sampled over 120-ish different rums. I keep roughly 15 to 20 in the house at any given time, just to show you how big of a fan I am of rum. I think the next closest thing we have multiple of will be tequila, and that's because that's what the wife likes to drink. I think it's been about a minute. Let's go ahead and take the lid off. Our daiquiri, we'll give it a quick stir. You can smell the smoke from the cherry wood chips, all right? Go ahead, give it a stir. Let's see what this is talking about. All right. If you like the really sweet cocktails, like the Sex on the Beach and the strawberry daiquiri, this may not be the cocktail for you. Right? It's a little bit more earthy in the flavor, not as smooth as say the mojito, for example, and it's not very crisp, even though we have the lime in there. Again, I make this strong just personally because I love the taste of rum, but this cocktail is very good, and then the smoke that you get on top of it just adds another layer to the palate. All right. So that's cocktail number one. Now it is time to make a drink that I have not had before. So we're gonna make it, and I'm actually gonna sample this before I smoke it, and then I'm gonna smoke it and see which one I like better, all right? Drum roll, the mint julep. Let's break this thing out. All right, we are prepped and ready to go for the final drink of the series, the mint julep, okay? Now, pre-prepped my glass with a little bit of ice because this actually calls for crushed ice, all right? So I gotta move a little bit fast to make sure my crushed ice doesn't melt. You can either use crushed ice or pebbled ice, all right? So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add our simple syrup. You don't need a lot. All right, it's actually gonna call for about 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, a few mint leaves. I'm gonna go ahead and use just regular sugar. I don't have sugar cubes, or at least not white sugar cubes, okay? So I'm gonna take this, all right, here's my sugar cube. So we're gonna give that a real good press. We're not trying to break down the mint leaves. We just want that aroma. We want those oils to release. Right? Oh, mint is amazing. I know buying it from the store is one thing, but just growing it yourself, gotta love that smell. I am using Maker's Mark. You can use your bourbon of choice, all right? Yeah. And we'll give this a real good mix. All right. Traditionally, you would serve this with your crushed ice on top and a sprig of mint. Before I do that though, I want to give this a try. I've never had this before, so I want to give it a try and see what it tastes like traditionally before I go ahead and smoke it, all right? So cheers, mint julep, Pitmaster's first try. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's go ahead so we don't lose our crushed ice. We are going to use oak for this smoked cocktail, all right? Smoke top empty, label forward. There's my marketing, my advertisement. Should be a sponsored video, but again, we're not gonna talk about that. And pour this bourbon. We're gonna let this sit for a minute, right? I feel like being in the military, I feel like you're almost predisposed to like Jack Daniels, especially Army. I have yet to meet somebody in the Army that does not like Jack Daniels. And I'm not even talking about Gentleman's Jack or Jack Single Barrel. I'm talking about the big hand, like the regular Jack, like the ones you get handles of. They swear it is literally the best drink that you can have. I like Jack Daniels. But I swear, if I hear one more Army dude tell me that Jack is literally the best, whiskey, whatever you want to call it, that you can have, and man, you can drink it straight, I'm probably gonna fight. Cause is no. I just all the way no. Hard no. Now that I got that off my chest, I think it's been a minute. Let's pop the top. And we're gonna finish this off with our crushed ice. All right, we gotta load this glass up. Load it up, all right? Load it up. All right. Get it all in there. We'll give it one little stir and then finish it off with 1, 2 sprigs of mint. All right. Smoked mint julep. Let's see what this one's talking about. I'm gonna add a little bit more simple syrup to this. That's it. Okay, so first time around, the bourbon was a little bit too strong for me, personally. I do like to taste my alcohol. I do not like drinks. I do not like fluffy drinks where I get more sweetness, I get more fruit than I get my alcohol, my spirit. And that first one, the bourbon was just a little bit too strong. Bourbon's not bad. I can drink them. But that was just a little bit too strong for me. I added some more of that homemade simple syrup, and it kind of balanced out the bite that the bourbon had. Pretty smooth. I don't know that this would be the first drink that I would recommend to somebody. If you like stronger drinks, you're somebody that likes to taste your alcohol, and you don't like those food drinks, this would probably be a recommendation for me, but not drink number 1. This would be drink number probably 3, maybe 4, okay? I want you to already be feeling good before I hand you this, because this is something that it's strong, it's bold, especially when you smoke it, all of the flavors come through and they're really intense. Now, if you're a straight bourbon drinker, you're drinking on a regular basis, this is definitely something that I would recommend to you. Even if you can't smoke it, go ahead and make yourself one of these. This is, if you drink bourbon and you haven't had a mint julep, Pitmaster recommends, all right? If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you guys stopping by, all right? Daiquiri, mint julep, we appreciate you guys' company, all right? Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, like the video. Let me know that you guys appreciate this content, okay? And with that, I appreciate you guys for watching. Go ahead and smash the subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you get notified when I drop all my latest content. And we will see you here, right here on the next video here on the cooking channel. I'm Wade Morris, Pitmaster's Minutes Q, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.